What's up, Cuzzy Wuzzies? You're listening to the Bay Ridge Boys, History Hyenas. Bad.
What's going on, everybody? Yes, this is the gayest fucking podcast in the universe because it's Pride Month. So let's get the gay out together. Yes!
Happy Pride, everybody. I'm Chrissy in the closet, but I'm fucking out of the closet today. I went on a website and I just bought a shirt. I'm going to post a picture of it. It's a shirt that says finish him and it's two guys blowing each other.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, and it's just what it is. I'm going to take a picture of it. Welcome to the History Hyenas podcast. We're in here. It's raining. There's water dripping from the sky.
There's too much fucking water coming from the clouds.
Is matted down and I'm infuriated. And Zach's wearing a fucking shirt that I can't believe it's got a dream catcher on it.
Yeah, there's too much. We got too much fucking water coming from the skies.
Too much water coming from the skies. It was just a helicopter crash on 51st and 7th Avenue. God bless. I hope there's no injuries. Ladder 14 is on the scene.
Yeah, Ladder 14 is on the scene. They're handling it. Go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys to hear Sean Terry and to hear Patty Mulroney.
Patty Mulroney, whatever. Listen, today is going to be a good episode. It's Gay Pride. It's June. You really feel it here in the West Village. You feel it right in your ass in the West Village.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk about Michelangelo, who, make no mistake, was a gay fucking kid that loved to paint. And listen, Michelangelo was a kid, a beautiful painter, but make no mistake, that kid behind closed doors was doing a little bit of spinning the wheel.
He spun the wheel a few times.
Yeah, that's what it is.
In between his Medici commissioned sculptures, that kid took a few eggplants.
Because the truth of the situation is, and I know it's not popular opinion, but if you're a man, and there's nothing wrong with this, but if you're a man and you're a hairdresser or you're an artist or you're a nurse, you're just a gay guy. You just got a little bit of gay in you, and that's okay. I was a pediatric physical therapist, and they said the women, it's mostly a female oriented job, and the women, when I first got there, they're like, you have to be gay, and I was like, I'm not gay. But now 10 years later, guess what? They were right.
Yeah. Yeah, because they predicted the future. You just couldn't see it at the time because you had pushed it down.
Yeah, I pushed it down, but now make no mistake,
you're pulling it up because your buys are in.
My buys are in, and my father's diabetes is getting uncontrollable, so he's getting close, and the gay's coming out. Yeah, it's creeping out every time. Every time my dad's sugar goes up, I get a little bit closer to sucking a cock.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
It's just gonna come up. But I've noticed that like the tries used to be strong because you were pushing it down.
Yeah,
but now that you're pulling it out, you're letting the gay up. Your buys are starting to show a little bit.
Because make no mistake,
pun intended.
Pun intended. One day, make no mistake, I'm going to pull one right into my mouth.
Yeah. Because we need an animator, please. Whoever you are out there, we know we got a few followers. I need you to make the cartoon where Chris's uvula is getting hit by a dick and it looks like a speed bag.
It's what it is.
Especially since you throw hands, we need it.
It's raining out. It's a beautiful day in Deutschland.
Should we just do this whole podcast in stereotypical gay voice in honor of the LGBTQ community?
Well, the thing is, yes, I want to say yes, but it's 2019 and there are a lot of straight men, straight white men that have wives and children that talk like this very proudly.
Yeah.
And they're not gay, but they just talk like this because they just want to be sensitive to people who are gay. So they don't want to sound too aggressive and too aggro and too toxic. So they just speak like this.
Yeah. They're like,
and their pussy and their wives' pussies are dry as a bone.
Absolutely. Like, we're going to go out, fucking guys. Do you want to get some girls tonight?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Let's go to the city and fucking get some pussy.
Yeah. It's what it is. The thing is, this Friday, here's the thing.
What is it?
Here's the thing.
Are you going to crumble it or are you going to... Oh, CC.
I'm going to crumble it.
Yeah.
Okay? Let me fucking be crystal clear with you. Yeah. My daughter goes to a school in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Okay? The heart of Brooklyn, Ladder 14.
Yeah.
There's a lot of real guys out there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you have a few fucking betas trickling in.
Yeah.
And we got a thing on Friday called Donuts with Dad because it's going to be Father's Day on Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And
Shout out Smithtown Water.
Shout out Smithtown Water Department. Happy Father's Day to anybody who's got a dick or it's just ever, you know, whether you have it, we're born with it or you got a post-op. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
So one of the dads on the thread that we have that we communicate with was like, oh, donuts. I know it's donuts with dad, but don't you think it's a little, we shouldn't be giving our kids, we shouldn't be promoting donuts and sugar. Could we make it something else? Could we make it like a fruit? And I said,
hold on a second. This is the moment I know and I'm certain of that crystal clear Chrissy turns into steel pipe Chrissy. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Yeah. And I said, look, guy, I said, thing is, if you're a freak of a kid, right? Because you're a fucking freak. Make no mistake, you're a fucking freak. If you're writing that shit on a public forum, to the school, you're a fucking freakazoid, okay? You're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, okay?
And he's making you not feel comfy wumpy.
Yeah, he's making me not feel comfy wumpy, okay? This is in Portland, Oregon. We got to make that a t-shirt, Mike. Write it down. Comfy wumpy's got to be a shirt.
Comfy wumpy and spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. The thing is, your kid, I know that sugar is bad. I know it's the enemy. I know that sugar and white men are the enemy. I know those are the biggest problems that we have in the United States are sugar and straight white men. I'm aware.
Well, let's be honest. If you are a black kid, that truly is your enemy.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah, if you're a black kid, just make no mistake. By the time you die, you're probably going to be missing a foot or two.
It's going to be by a white. Yeah. And why is it so low, Zach?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because what I'm saying is not wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
well, why are we both so echoey now? Yeah.
I had to run it through the mic.
Look.
Because I don't have that.
Zach, do you see his shirt? I posted it on History Hyenas. I mean, look at his shirt.
He's doing jujitsu now. I don't want to tussle with the kid.
I don't want to tussle with the kid. He's got a fucking hair. He's got a box haircut. He looks like he's Jim Carrey and me, myself, and Irene.
But here's the thing about Zach and the people who listen, all the hyenas out there know when he does a soundboard, you can just tell being a producer is not his first career option.
Yeah,
the kid can rap and this is his sixth priority.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah. But the kid, did you go to a trade school? Did you go to DeVry? Where did you go?
I went to Frank Sinatra School of the Arts.
Wow. Happy Pride.
Yeah, you didn't have to write any papers at that school.
No, it was just about can you what do you want to twirl around and dance with?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's just like you really pissed me off that can we do fruit? It's like, listen, you and your kid want to eat orange slices? Yeah. No fucking problem. Just do me a favor, stay away from me and my daughter.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have some fucking donuts.
Yeah.
And your daughter's gonna be jumping off the walls because she's got ADD just like you.
Yeah, it's what it is, cuz. Oh, and also want to shout out Mike Cannon and Nicole Cannon. Thank you so much for inviting us up to your pool party. My daughter had a good time in the water.
Yeah, she had a good time in the water.
My daughter loved being in the water. And I just want to shout out my daughter because sometimes she listens to this podcast because now her grandpa, my father, aka Fred Flintstone, listens, and he gave me a talking to at the diner at Bridgeview Diner in Bay Ridge. He said he's like he doesn't understand why he looks like Fred Flintstone. I'm like, just look in the mirror.
Just put on a cutoff T-shirt and look in the mirror.
Yeah, so my family's listening now, so it's just a matter of time before I legally can't do this because if Aunt Eileen or my mom starts to listen to it, there's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, we've realized that
my dad, it's okay, but it's just
yeah, we're getting close.
We're getting close.
This podcast is getting close.
It's getting close to the end. We're at 70. What are we at in the 70s now?
Yeah.
We may or may not make it to a hundo because my mother may just come in here and it might be done because you've also said some things about Jesus Christ where she may be like, you're not allowed to hang out with Hyenas anymore.
We're really, this podcast is on the run.
Yeah.
We're on the run. You're listening to two kids on the run.
Yeah.
And we figured out that this podcast is also not here for a long time. It's here for a good time.
It's what it is. It fits the bill, this podcast.
We also want to say thank you to Venetia, our intern who's made it to a second week and she's doing good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to make her too comfortable yet because she's a millennial and she'll stop working.
Yeah.
And make no mistake, I also realized that she also speaks like a gay male from the 90s, but she's a woman and she's straight.
And she's got that Upper West Side thing that I like. Well, she'll say like old school words like, oh, my bad, or like, that's mad cool.
Yeah, that's fucking mad cool.
Mad cool. And
Upper
I
West till I die.
Till I die.
Fuck yeah. But, and then she goes to Greece and it's different.
Yeah. But I just want to say my baby Delilah, she...
Are you legally allowed to say her name?
Oh, yeah, my little baby.
You got a situation with the mother.
Yeah, I got a situation with the mother, but it's being taken care of nicely. Thanks for the guy that's banging her out. I really appreciate it because you're giving me no more problems, and thank you because it's just what it is. I mean,
he's doing the Lord's work at this point.
Yeah, I told my kid's mother. I said, listen. The last couple of weeks have been great since this guy's been around. So don't fucking ruin it with this guy.
Yeah.
I said, you gotta stay. Whatever this guy needs, he'll be given. Okay. If you guys get into a fight, like talk to me. You can start texting me, the two of you. I'll tell you exactly what pushes the buttons and don't push them because make no mistake, since this guy's been in her life, I'm just banging toots on the love sack and I got no worries.
You got no worries. He's taking the heat off of you.
The only worry I got is I got a little bit of a drip.
That's Guys, there's been so much rain. There's too much water coming from the sky. It's like God fucking has syphilis.
There's too much water. But just real quick, my daughter was the first one in the water. And
because we got to pretend, we got to hope not to turn into to Sean Terry and Patty Mulrooney.
It's getting close. It's getting close because I'm a homeowner now. I think about things differently. Trump 2020. Yeah, it's just what it is. And if you're not going to vote for him, it's probably because you're a little beta bitch. Because the truth is, he's the future. Hell,
come on, Zachary.
You gotta hit him. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jesus
Thank you. I was
Christ.
just kidding around.
God, Zach's over there. He's writing bars where he's getting confused by the letters on his fingers.
He doesn't understand. Yeah. But nobody was getting in the pool. The adults weren't getting in the pool. The kids weren't getting in the pool. And everybody's parents, because really the truth is like, you know, I was there, like the parents brought bathing suits, but we really don't want to go in the pool with our kids. Like we just want to fucking sit and drink around the pool. We want our kids to like not go in the pool because it's the whole fucking thing. Live fest, you got to watch them. I mean, you can't just leave your kid unattended in the pool. So then I have to get out, go in the pool. So nobody wanted to, they were like, oh, do you want to go in the pool? And the kid's like, no, nobody else is in, so I don't want to go in. And then my daughter was just like, I'm going to be the first one to go in. And she's just a leader. And then she went in and then I went in and then everybody came in and everybody was just like following her lead. And I was like, yeah, I'm really proud of you, babe.
That was the German in her.
Yeah. No, it was.
That was definitely the German. That was not the Puerto Rican.
No.
The Puerto Rican, like, I first of all, somebody needs to test this out. I never been here. I'm a little nervous around water. Put me back to Sunset because it's scary to go across the river to New York City.
Yeah, you can do it.
But the Germans just march forward, just kill your superior, get into water, and kill anyone who's a little darker than you.
Puerto Rican in her was when Mrs. Cannon gave her penny vodka, she asked for ketchup. That was the Puerto Rican in her.
That's a little Puerto Rican.
That's a little Puerto Rican. Listen, they like to put ketchup on that shit.
Can I get a little ketchup for this too? A little something? Let me get a little red sauce.
Yeah. You got candules?
Yo, you got red sauce or green sauce? I need to put the red sauce on that.
Yeah. So,
and also, can I get a little salt too?
Yeah, and we're gearing up for my baby's mama's wedding, which is going to be nice. It's going to be a nice thing. I think I'm going to get the invite.
Yeah, because we're
going to have it at a Mets game.
You're just intertwined.
It's just what it is.
You're just. It's a good party.
$8 tickets, and we're just going to have the reception at Citi Field. But during 1 o'clock Sunday game. Now, I'm not. You're laughing, but it's just what's been floating around. They may just think of that. They may just get their vows at in the city over there at 10 a.m. and then they may just to celebrate. We may just be going to a Mets game.
It's just what
I just can't believe it's my life.
Yeah,
I mean, my mother just doesn't understand what's happened to my life because make no mistake, she raised a white kid.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing real good in show business, but you are heavily intertwined in the Brooklyn Queens Peninsula.
Yeah, yep, and it's just
there's not a lot of guys doing as good as you that have lunch at diners in Staten Island and then go to what's it called? The baby party was in
what?
Where your baby had a
Bounce
party?
You?
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys in show business having their baby's party at Bounce You. Yeah. Deep in Chinatown, Brooklyn.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that show up to set with bags from C-Town.
It's just what it is. Yeah,
guys are they're going to D'Agostino's and shit like that. But I'm just a kid. My whole life will always be deep in Brooklyn.
Like you were at a wedding this weekend where Jerry Seinfeld was there, and then the next day you went somewhere deep in Forest Hills.
Yeah. I was at a wedding. Shout out Colin Quinn, the beautiful Mr. and Mrs. brand new Colin Quinn. We had Seinfeld was there, Tim Meadows, Schumer, of course. It was a fun wedding. It was actually a really fun wedding. Colin Quinn was hilarious. Tom Papa was the Reverend. He married them. He was hilarious. It was a beautiful thing. Wanda Sykes was there. It was great.
And then probably a lot of lower people too, right? It's like probably a range of people, right?
I was the youngest comedian that was there. But and Joe, but it was me and Joe List were like equals, and then Bobby Kelly, Jim Norton. My table was Bobby, Jim Norton, myself, List, Num, the owner, SD, Liz. Those are the Comedy Cellar crew.
So did he have a fucking good wedding?
And Keith Robinson, of course.
Fucking Robinson.
Yeah, it was great.
Did he give a fucking speech? I don't care.
Yeah.
Fucking country can't get along. Fucking left and fucking right and fucking I don't fucking know what's going on. I'm 60. I finally got fucking married for a second fucking heart attack. And fucking It's fucking what it is.
It's fucking what it is.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Too to get married, dummy.
Yeah, Keith, right, yeah.
Keith, yeah, but out of the side of his mouth. Yeah, Wei Shang-Xin. Kid had a stroke. It's what it is.
Kid had a stroke, but he's still dancing. The kid still is always. You'll never see that kid without a glass of red wine in his hand.
He's got good energy. I like Keith Robinson.
Yeah, that's good. Rachel Feinstein was there, and her husband Peter Brennan. Shout out loud of 14.
Shout out loud of 14.
He's
Peter
a firefighter.
Brennan. Yeah, he's also the captain.
He's a captain. Yeah, and
Sarge. I call anyone who's Captain Sarge.
Sarge. He's a captain, and he has a food blog that nobody reads and it's stupid.
Yeah, but he's He also listens to this podcast.
Yeah, but it's just, Rachel knows. We just all know. I mean, it's funny because he's like a funny kid from fucking Brooklyn. He's a muscular diesel kid and he's a captain in the FDNY.
And he can carry his body weight plus 20.
Yeah, plus 20. And he just writes these food blogs and, he gets real into it. And guys in his firehouse must be like, what the fuck is Captain Brennan doing?
But here's the thing you don't know about Captain Brennan. You don't know about a lot of firefighters like Sean Terry, Ladder 14, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. They cook once a week. It's your turn.
Yeah.
So on Sean Terry, when he does his solos, he always says what he's making that week on his day.
Yeah.
And this week they're doing homemade pizza. They're doing whole wheat because the guys were on a diet. Yeah. Last week it was tuna casserole.
Yeah. Well, that's like Pat Finnegan, aka Patty Fly Balls. He started learning how to cook at the firehouse, and now he just bakes. So the kid will just whip up a bun cake.
Yeah, that's what's funny about firefighters is they're tough guys, but they all know how to cook real good.
Yeah, and the food is excellent.
Cuz I got to say one thing about Instagram this weekend.
Yes.
You fucking set it on fire in your new fucking suit. I couldn't keep my eyes off that.
Shout out SRG Fashion, my good friend Giovanni Brusciani. That's his real name, Giovanni Brusciani. Yeah. And check out SRG Fashion on Instagram. The kid gave me a nice suit, and all I had to do was post it. So I appreciate all the nice comments about the suit.
I mean, I could not keep my eyes off that suit.
Yeah.
Isn't that what when you got the shoes? He wasn't crazy about the shoes.
Yeah,
but he said, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, Giovanni Brusciani. I hit him up. I sent him a picture of the shoes I had. I said, "Do these shoes match the suit?" He goes, "The truth is," he goes, "Yeah, those shoes are okay. They match the suit, but no one's going to be looking at his shoes. They won't be able to take the eyes off the suit." He said, "You go to that wedding barefoot, nobody's going to notice."
Yeah,
that's what he said about his suit.
The suit was so beautiful and it was well fitted. Italian kids take a real pride in food and clothes.
Yeah.
When you get a pair of shoes that says made in Italy, those are good shoes.
Yeah. He told me when I came in, because when I came in, I was wearing my Nike sweatpants and a sweatshirt, and he got me into the dressing room quick. He said, "You got to get, you're in my store now, so you can't look like that. So let's just get in one of my suits." He did, and then he asked me to go out the back, and then he just delivered my suit to the back. Yeah, he didn't want me to walk through with the suit.
Yeah, what's funny is like Italians take so much pride in what they look like and what they eat. It's a great thing.
Yes,
Italian fashion is number one. Italian food is number one. And if you're at a real Italian restaurant and you're having a seafood pasta, and you ask the waiter if he could bring you cheese, they're just not going to bring it to you.
They're not going to do it.
They just won't. They don't care about the tip. They won't let you. They say, "We're not animale."
Yeah.
You don't eat a seafood. You don't eat a seafood pasta with cheese. You don't
do it. Yeah. No, they're number one. They're number one in food, clothes, and racism.
And sometimes fumes.
Yeah.
Sometimes fumes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe the guys, but the girls always smell great.
Yeah. Italian's number one in racism.
I mean, it's not even close how number one they are in racism.
They call black. Moulignon, you know what it means?
Yeah, it's eggplant.
It means eggplant, which is, it's fucked up, but it's a little funny.
Yeah, it's just a little.
Should we cackle that out?
Yeah, I mean, you hit it.
I hit it.
Yeah, even me, I was just like, wow, he fucking went for it.
But it's the truth. I mean, that's what they say.
You know me, because I'm a kid that will take a direct order from the Führer. But even me, I was like, hands out.
The thing is, they made that up. I'm not an Italian kid. Italian kids made that up.
Yeah.
They call Moulignon. What it means is eggplant. And the reason is because it's the shade of the eggplant. That's why they call them that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
is that? I don't know the reason. You're the Italian kid.
Yeah,
at least you were for the first 6 years of your comedy.
Yeah, it's just now it's beneficial for me to move away from that and do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means. But yeah,
do we need to cackle that out?
Maybe. I mean, because you got
Venetia, do we need to cackle that?
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
Venetia says okay.
Yeah, because I was explaining what they call them.
Because Venetia
is an actual word.
Yeah. Venetia is bringing structure to this podcast. And you're right. Like, we are all on our fucking P's and Q's in here because, she's just a powerful Greek woman that's like a mother hen that's like, listen, this is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
And I like that.
It would be nice if if we start coming in and we start seeing that Mike and I just start dressing a little bit better every single time.
Yeah, the last piece of the puzzle that we need to just, okay, Venetia is Mrs. Pappas. Because if Mrs. Pappas says it's not okay, then she's got to go. and it's just what it is. But I think Mrs. Pappas will approve.
Yeah.
And
Mrs. Pappas has no problem with it.
So far. And I haven't gotten a text from Mrs. Pappas about the podcast in the week. So that's good. That's good news.
Yeah, she said the last episode was really funny. And I guarantee you, because you know what Mike dresses like now? Mike dresses like a father who just got home.
Yeah.
Just got home.
Because you have to turn off you have to start the ringer on your podcast. I mean, it's every episode. People have to hear these fucking dings. You're an old kid.
Yeah.
You can't see and you can't hear.
Yeah.
So just stop doing old man shit.
Because you look good in that fucking suit, too.
Thank you.
Now, you look like you dropped a lot of weight. But yeah, it did. The more weight you drop off, the more it does accentuate that you do have a football helmet head.
It's what it is. I do.
Yeah, you're starting to be shaped like a lollipop. You tried to get angry at me this morning for bringing it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I just reminded you, it's just true. You're a handsome kid, but you got an oversized head.
Es lo que es.
I think one of our fans said, he goes, you're 40% body, 60% head, and it's just what it is.
It's just what it is. And it's a funny comment.
Yeah, it's just what it is. But you look fucking good, and it was a light blue Don Johnson Miami Vice suit.
Shark skin.
Cause I was about to throw on the Marisa hat and let you crack me open and clean me out.
Yeah. Yeah, cause and you know what? It was a nice night. I wound up, I found myself leaving that wedding, going back to Bay Ridge.
And finding yourself in a guy's room.
Finding myself in a guy's room. But before that, I went on 91st and 3rd to Artichoke Pizza. Yeah. And I had an artichoke slice. And I sat on that bench right outside there. And I had an artichoke slice by myself at 2 o'clock in the morning. And a big gloop of artichoke sauce fell right on my suit. So now I have to go. So I have to go get that suit dry cleaned and give it back to Giovanni Brusciano.
Yeah. Look at the suit. Yeah.
What do you think? But I got a big head. Venetia, what do you think? Head's too big?
No, you look great.
Yeah.
Venetia, don't say that to me.
Yeah,
because I haven't sent you any DMs. Yeah. But if you say that to me again, I'm going to send a DM and you're going to get honor killed.
Yeah, be
by
careful.
your father.
Yeah. No, you look amazing, but you can definitely see that he definitely doesn't have a small head.
Yeah. And it's funny that like all these positive comments, but then there's a couple of people that they just have to say something negative. They're like, where's your belt? Yeah. They wanted me to have a belt on. And it's like, Giovanni Brusciani told me that suit, it doesn't matter if you wear a belt or not, people not be take the eyes off it.
I could not take my eyes off that suit.
Yeah. And the shoes don't look bad from here, but up close, they're not great shoes. They're not bad shoes. They're Cole Haan. That's a good reputable shoe company, right?
Yeah, but he's right. I can't keep my eyes off the suit, and the color of it too is so summer. It's fucking
It's light too, and he told me I could wear that suit jacket on an airplane. So you could put that on a pair of jeans and you wear that on an airplane.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, because he asked me, so when you do an airplane, what are you doing? I say I usually wear my Lululemon sweats because they're comfy, wumpy, and a boxing sweatshirt. Yeah. And he kind of looked at me. He said, "What? You don't have a nice sports coat for the airplane?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Yeah, he's like, people know who you are now. You can't be sitting, if he's like, I'm sure you sit business class. You can't sit up there, with a sweatshirt on. He said, this suit's going to work. Why don't you wear this jacket on the airplane?"
I like that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just an Italian kid. He takes real pride in how he dresses and how he eats.
Because let's be honest. Italian kids, like I said, food, fashion, and art.
Yeah, and art. And that's what brings us to Michelangelo, who's, he was just a kid. He was an Italian kid.
Let's just be honest. He was the fucking gay kid.
Was he openly gay?
No, he wasn't openly gay. That's the thing. But let's just be clear.
know he was, though.
I mean, look, what's next to cat judging? Sculpting.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't sculpt women. The kid loves sculpting guys.
And he likes sculpting guys with little pieces. Shout out to Statue of David.
Because I got to be honest, that's how my piece looks when it's limp.
It
looks like a little mini pumpkin.
Yeah. It does. Yeah. It looks like, yeah.
Yeah. My boy.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. It's got a little pumpkin dick, but we've said on the podcast that we have dads who have small pieces. I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah. It's just what it is. We got a new listener. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to pump the brakes because I can't.
You can't.
I can't. And he's got to understand that he created me.
Yeah.
And, he didn't pump the brakes since we cleaned out my mom's savings account. And I'm not going to pump him either. It's just what it is.
Yeah. It's just what it is at this point.
It's just what it is.
I mean, if he starts going back and listening to the full catalog, he's going to hear it anyway.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It's what it is.
So we'll just deal with it.
Yeah, he just got a quick cliff notes on what you've been saying the whole time.
It's what it is.
Yeah. You just got it over with, which is good.
Michelangelo was born March 6, 1475 in Caprese, Italy. That's a gay year, a gay date, and a gay city. So it's just what it is. If you're a kid who likes a caprese salad, you're just a gay kid.
Yeah, it's a good appetizer though. It's a refreshing appetizer.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not going to order caprese salad with the boys.
No, it's not going to happen.
That's something that you do with your wife, or when you're trying to go undercover when you're on Grindr behind your wife's back.
Because I feel
you're going to get a caprese.
We're becoming too much like Sean Terry and Patty Mulroney.
All right, let's scale it back.
But it's just too fun. That's the problem.
Yeah, but if you don't think Michelangelo painted his asshole a little bit, you're like, that thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I mean,
it was different being gay back then, though. Kind of anything went, right? Back then?
No, I don't know. I don't know. No, it was like there was, I think, even in ancient Greece, where it was like part of the culture, there was still a lot of people just like today who'd be like, call you a fag or whatever, or just gay bash. It wasn't everyone who was on board with it. And I think this time it was even worse. I don't think you could just be openly gay. In fact, his nephew released his poems, his sonnets in a book, and they were so gay, the sonnets, that he changed the pronouns to women, because that's how much it sounded like he wanted to bang dudes out. Yeah. He had one, it's disputed whether it was a lover or not. Nobody knows, but his name was Tommaso Cavalieri. And listen to this guy.
Oh, who's this? This guy looks Franks and beans. Yeah. Holy shit, we got to post this guy.
Yeah, we're going to post this guy.
I mean, this guy looks real. I mean, yeah.
Let's just hear it from this guy.
484 years ago today, the great love of Michelangelo's life wrote him a love poem that would rival any of any straight couple. Hello there, I'm Bruce Tedder, and you're watching Today in LGBT History.
Can you just pause it for a second? Yeah. Now, this is the type of guy, he doesn't just jerk off to free porn on the internet. Yeah. He's one of those guys that goes to the site and pays to follow a specific male porn star.
100%. Yeah. 100,000%.
Yeah. He goes into those porn site like Super Chats and hits the bean. Yeah. And just in his room, there's just a few hard, dirty socks.
Yeah. It's just what it is.
It's what it is. Plus, go.
Yeah. Go.
Today in LGBT.
No matter what the subject, historians don't agree on very much. That's especially true when it comes to Michelangelo's sexuality. But many of his writings and drawings and paintings,
can you pause it for a second? He's doing this talk with a butt plug in. Go.
Oh, by the way, Pat Finnegan, Patty Fly Balls is FaceTiming me. Should we just get it on the podcast now? Okay, hold on.
Don't tell me. We are the history Hyenas.
What's up, cuz? What's up? What's going on?
Fucking drenched.
Fucking drenched out here, right? You got your full FDNY suit on?
I'm leaving medicals right now. I'm fucking soaked.
You soaked leaving the medical? Why'd you have to go into the medical?
You're taking a yearly medical.
Yeah, yearly medical, yeah. No, nothing. I was about to start my my podcast with Hyenas. Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, what's going on? This game, dude, this is sick.
This game's getting canceled, no?
I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, right? Yanks Mets, you don't know. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to hang either way?
What? I mean, did you get tickets or you just gonna be like, nah, fuck it?
No, I mean, I got the tickets. The ticket ladies got me the tickets, but it's up to you. What do you want to do? You drinking already?
I'm not drinking. I'm in Europe.
Oh, you're in uniform, yeah. I don't fucking know.
Oh?
No, I said, I don't know. I thought maybe you were drinking already.
Not that much enough, bro.
All right, so let me finish this podcast and we'll make a decision. What time are you at work till?
I'm done. I'm going home right now.
Are you gonna go home? All right, so I'll text you. All right, cuz. Yo, and by the way, I got the sponsor for the podcast. I got them. They got the Blue Chews. The Blue Chews are going to be coming.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, dude. You're going to be hard all summer.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Test them out.
Yeah, test them out.
Test them out early.
Yeah. All right, cuz. Later. Yeah, sorry, that was Patty Fly Balls from Ladder 14.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds exactly like our characters.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how he is. Yeah, I mean, he's excited because my other podcast, Stand Up with Chris Stefano, the Blue Chews, Viagra's are going to be the new sponsor. So
he likes those.
So yeah, he told me, he said, yeah, I sent him a joke and he called me up dead serious. He said, you got to get me a box of those. I need those for summer. So that's because he gets so drunk, his dick doesn't work. So he said, he needs Blue Chews. So we got him.
Yeah,
we got him for him. We got a whole shit. I got got about 80 of them coming, and it's just going to give him right to Patty Fly balls.
That's what it is. He'll sell them some of them on the black market.
Yeah, so let's get back to this Fanuc talking about
homosexual overtones.
gotta wait, shut
There were
shit that.
accusations in his life and well after up to the present day. But it was never a title that Michelangelo really embraced. But then again, why are titles so important anyway? I guess it's human nature to try to
This is a weird
put
kid.
each other in
Yes.
boxes, to file each other away as stereotypes.
He
But
masturbates
that's
to
not an
Wolverine.
accurate way to look at
If you're a guy that has bangs, you got a big problem.
You got another thing coming
got
if you
another
don't think that you're a little Franks and Beans.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have bangs. You either got to shave your head right now or you lose the bangs.
Yeah, I mean, but this kid just looks like he wandered out of a Dungeons and Dragons tournament.
Oh, yeah, he's doing this. He has no pants on in this video.
For sure.
No chance this kid has pants on.
This kid, if you don't think this kid wears tighty whities every day, white, and they got streaks in them, you got another thing coming.
If you don't think that 90% of this kid's he doesn't have an active rash, you got another thing coming.
You don't think that this kid currently still sleeps in the room that he grew up in? You got another thing coming.
You don't think this kid came in his humidifier once or twice? You got another thing coming.
You don't think this kid eats at Subway 3 times a week and they don't know him by name and he doesn't wear white New Balance with white sports socks? You got another thing coming.
Oh, yes, he does. Yeah. All right, let's finish it.
Okay.
people. We're all more than titles. Every single one of us are a lot more complicated than that.
Yeah, things are complicated.
But here's
Inside
what we
my
do
head.
know about Michelangelo.
What?
He and Tommaso de Cavalieri, apologize for my Italian pronunciation there,
Dumb fuck.
they were clearly in love. Over the decades, Michelangelo created tons of artwork.
His voice sounds a little dry. Somebody's got to get this Franks and Beans, get a little water.
Works dedicated to him. One of my favorite of his sonnets dedicated to Cavalieri says that love is not always a harsh and deadly sin.
Unless it's man
That's
on
true,
man.
right?
Where's Young-Chi, please?
Wait, Happy Pride, Happy Pride. I'm just kidding. All right, go.
Cavalieri was 34 years younger than Michelangelo. He clearly returned his affections. On August 2nd of 1533, he wrote to Michelangelo saying, "I flee from evil deeds and wish to flee them, for I cannot make love with anyone but you."
Okay, let's pause it. Yeah, I mean,
kid wanted to bang out a little bit.
he's a gay kid.
He's a gay kid. He said he wants to make love with anyone but this kid Thomas.
Exactly. So this is one of the sonnets that his nephew, when he published his sonnet, he changed. He made it all these poems as subject female. But it's that line right there, because it's not a fact. Nobody knows for sure if he was gay. But look, he liked to sculpt. He liked to sculpt men, and they looked hot.
They looked hot.
He had no wife. He had no kids, and he always hung out with this kid for decades. This kid was actually at his funeral.
Yeah.
He was by his side the whole time, and this was the kid he loved. So he was a gay kid.
And he also went with his full first name, which according to my father, Tony D, a.k.a. Fred Flintstone, if you go with your full first name, Michelangelo, Stephen, Jonathan, it means you're a gay kid. If you would have went as Mike, it's a different thing. But
it's a pretty foolproof theory.
That's what he thinks. Like, if any guy, if you introduce yourself as Steven, he'd be like, this guy sucks cock.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Mateo.
It's all.
How would you shorten that? You'd be like Matt.
It's 4 letters or under, like if it's John or Joe or something like that, then it's no problem. But if you're over a few letters, like Hyenas, he's like, it's cultural. He doesn't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
But like if Mike Mush was Michael Mush, he'd be like, is he a gay guy? He's like, what the guy Mush on? Probably he's a gay kid. His name's Michael.
Yeah.
So
but your father everyone has one Greek friend they call the Greek, right? Giannis. Because I had a friend Demetrius the Greek.
The Greek.
Yeah. You would just call him D the Greek.
D the Greek.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this up. With this fucking Pinocchio.
That's pretty sweet. Despite Michelangelo's
come on, you have to, even though Finocchio's a food. Finocchio's a food. I was just kidding, but you could say that, but it's just a food. That's on Finocchio's a thing that cleanses the palate after a nice meal.
Yeah,
or before a nice meal.
That Wei Xiangxing is so low, it sounds like you're pressing the button downstairs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make no mistake, this is the Happy Pride episode. We need that button loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
I'm going to say some things.
Crystal clear.
Yeah.
homosexual nature.
Yeah, I bet he was.
He was one of the most celebrated artists of not only his lifetime, but in history.
Yeah, true.
He worked for a total of 9 Catholic popes.
Yeah.
And designed what's probably the most important Christian church in the world.
Yeah.
St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
Yeah, he actually designed that.
When Michelangelo died in 1564, his devoted lover was by his side.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, we don't know much about what happens to Cavalieri after this point.
I know. I
Their
got a few
relationship
guesses.
remains one that we can learn from even today. The love between these two men didn't fit neatly into any box.
Yeah.
As is
Still
so
doesn't.
often the case, titles...
Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Zachary.
just weren't sufficient. Now, historians will try to whitewash, or worse, to even demonize their relationship. But those arguments just aren't fair to the memories of these people. Love is love, and we need to stop trying to put each other into neat boxes that fit our personal narratives.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for watching Today in LGBT History. If you learned something, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for new videos like this every
Okay, now
Yeah,
here's what
thanks so much.
Here's what the internet has
Should we
done.
thumbs up it? Did you guys learn?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely thumbs up.
Yeah,
No,
it
I
was
thought it was
great.
well read.
Yeah,
I
it
thought it
was-
was well. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, here's the thing, though. I mean, you got to understand what the internet has done is put a lot of kids in front of the camera who don't belong in front
Yeah,
of the
that
camera.
kid. Yeah,
I mean,
this is
he's
the
a-
only time in history where that kid has a shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his own show. I mean, he just made his own show. But make no mistake, that kid doesn't have in front of the camera face.
Yeah.
But he's a nice kid, and that was really good and calming. And I agree with 100% of what he said
Yeah.
and his message.
Yeah, because the truth is like I don't know why I posted a picture of myself in front of a thing I saw on Friday down in the West Village that said "Mom, I'm gay," and I posted a picture of me in front of it, and I got all these messages from gay people being like, "Thank you for being an ally. Thank you for being an ally." It's like the fact that people want to hurt gay people it's just beyond my comprehension. Why you would want? What do gay people do? They control the population.
Yeah,
fucking fantastic.
It's a great thing they do. Thank you for your service.
Absolutely, thank you. Because some of these kids, like I'd rather have fucking gay guys running around than some of these children that are just a little annoying and not
At the beach a lot.
Yeah, I just you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beachgoers.
the beachgoers. Yeah. Yeah, some of these kids washing off from the fire hydrant.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, wait, shut shit.
Here's the thing. We also can't act like, listen, if you go to a neighborhood and you see a lesbian couple walking around and it's a dangerous neighborhood, buy a house in that neighborhood, that neighborhood's about to get fucking cute. Lesbians are like the Marines of gentrification.
Yep.
They're in there first.
Yeah.
Tough lesbians, like Park Slope, we started seeing lesbians walk around.
Yeah.
And that's when you're supposed to buy a house because that neighborhood's going to flip. Gay people make shit look nice.
Our gay peers, I mean, Mateo Lane, the creativity, the vision that the talent that kid has off the charts. Tim Dillon, a totally different kind of gay.
Yeah, he's like a straight gay guy.
He's a straight gay guy, but still his mind, the way it works, like to lose gay people is to lose like the most creative people we have. So
Tim Dillon's the kind of guy who wants to fuck the shit out of Mateo.
100%.
Right. Yeah.
But he never can.
He never can.
Yeah. What happens if Tim Dillon, if Rogan, if one day decides to step away from Tim Dillon's career, Tim Dillon's going to be like this kid making Michelangelo videos. It's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
Yeah. And we'll post the video of the kid we'll post it on patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys.
Yeah,
Is that
and
what
the
we'll post
people,
it?
people who have the video saw it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they-
If you're watching live, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
How do they watch it live again?
They pay $10 in their Patreon members.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys.
If you want, not live, but if you want, is there a way to watch this live?
Yes. Can we do a live stream?
We can.
Wow.
Possible.
We're about to get screwed in even further.
Yeah.
We're going to end up doing that. So Michelangelo was a kid. Obviously one of the most famous people. Florence was where he stomped around, which I've been to. The Duomo is beautiful. Florence is beautiful on a level that, like, if you're an American, you don't experience much. Like, where do you go to get beauty in America? What? The Grand Canyon? Fuck that. You're going to see the Duomo. You're going to see the fucking David.
Yeah.
You're going to see beautiful, cute Italian shit.
Yeah, well, I think because that's the Grand Canyon's like a natural beauty to see like what humans have created. Yeah, I think Italy is number one.
You got to be also a man to enjoy Italian cities, because if you're a woman, you just get grabbed.
Yeah.
They just grab you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a blonde, they grab.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Just like grabbing like random women. But if it's your wife, it's your property.
It's like you were telling me before. Yeah. Tell me your theory before about what you think would solve a lot of problems.
My theory,
it's kind of against capitalism is what you're saying.
Yeah. I think that the
marriage is regulated.
Yeah. I think the state getting involved.
Yeah.
I think the state is getting a little involved too much. And I think it's because of direct result, because it's the only way to keep capitalism alive. I think, for example, if I'm driving without a seatbelt, I should not get a ticket for that because I'm not endangering no one but myself. So don't get involved with giving me a ticket. You're just trying to make money for the state. Yeah. If I'm drinking or texting, then yes, because I'm putting other people at risk. Fine. Also, if you marry someone and you have a family with them, then whatever. If you want to hit your wife,
if you want to solve the situation with the mother,
yeah, then the state shouldn't get involved, because what happens when a man marries a woman. That I know there's all these like death to his part, but the real legal meaning of it is you become my property. so it's just, obviously I'm kidding, but I truly believe that the state shouldn't be involved on family matters as they are. Yeah, it's like, I know there's a lot we have to protect people, but for most of society, like in the 1600s, it was unheard of for the state to get involved in a dispute between a husband and a wife and their children. It's like, if you kill somebody, if you grab a person in public, because now it's like we're freestanding citizens. But like once I go behind closed doors, whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to edit this chunk out and just put in the front. This is Patrick Mulrooney.
Yeah,
because that you don't want that to be a real opinion.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
You're just kidding.
Yeah.
Wei Shang-Chi.
I'm just kidding. I know the line's starting to get a little blurred from when I'm kidding and what I'm not, and I'm starting to become Patrick Mulrooney, but I'm going to do better.
Here's the thing.
I haven't had any salmon yet today.
Yeah, you need some omega-3s.
I need some omega-3s, cuts. Yeah, I need some fishy swimming backwards.
But here's the problem. If you say you only hurt yourself when you don't put your seatbelt on, but actually there is a selfish reason, and the state is acting in the best interest of all of us, because if you don't put your seatbelt on, a lot more people end up going through the healthcare system, and it taxes the healthcare system. We all have to pay that. So these safety precautions, like don't buy cigarettes, all those things on the side of the box, it's better for everyone because we all got to chip in for these healthcare costs.
Yeah.
Especially as Lynn, especially for the poor people who can't afford it. The taxpayers have to pay.
Yeah, no.
It's really the middle class who gets fucked.
Yeah.
Because the rich can afford it, the poor get it paid for, and it's really the middle class.
The middle class got to work to support both.
Middle class got to right? and just scream a few racial epithets in the shower.
It's like,
what was that, Mom? Never mind, Christopher. There's a lean cuisine in the freezer.
Yeah.
But that's not what it sounded like, Mom.
Yeah.
It sounded like what I heard, something welfare. Yeah, no, I was talking about the wafers that are in the refrigerator, Christopher.
Yeah, the communion wafers. Father Bill left them here.
Yeah. You heard a couple of muffled screams in the shower, right?
It was, especially like a hot day, like an August day when my mother had to get up and get on that train, and then some other people were benefiting from some things that she was working for. It was just, What's Paige trying to say is I think there was a couple of times in August where my mother had a brew before she went to work. I think she just pounded one down. That was her breakfast, was a Sam Adams. Yeah. And then we just got on the M train and we just dealt with it.
Yeah. I mean, my whole goal is to just make sure that I stay away from your cousin at the same time as I'm standing closer to a window.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she'll throw you out the window.
She'll throw people. Cackle all the way here, and just the people are just going to have to wonder what it was. We're back.
Yeah. We're ready to go. Yeah. So Michelangelo, what else we got? He was born in Caprese. He was, and then kid was an artist.
Yeah.
The mother died early. The father had a situation with the mother. The mother died early. I think she drank herself to death.
Yeah.
And then he would go on to create the biggest thing is the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah. He was raised by a wet.
Let's be honest. A lot of my friends think it's the 16th chapel. Yeah. It's the Sistine Chapel. So they think there's 15 other ones. So, and there's make no mistake.
The 16 chapel.
Yeah. Patty Fly Balls, Debo, Worm, my boys like that. They think there's 15 other ones and he did the 16th.
Fuck, hey, Chris, you going to 16? Well, me and Debo will be over at the 12th and 13th. We're going to go 12th. We're going to go in order. We want to see him in order. So we're going to start at 1. These guys starting at 16. You're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Yeah. His mom got sick.
Oh, okay.
And so he was raised by a wet nurse.
Well, yeah,
and,
of course that's what happens when you give birth to a gay son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, obviously we're just kidding along with,
Just
we're
joking.
big supporters of the gays. We're just,
100%.
doing a character bit.
Yeah, he's doing a character.
Yeah.
No, everybody knows you.
Everybody
Especially you actually hang out with gay kids.
I love gay.
I only have a gay brother.
No.
We're always fighting.
Yo,
but
you punch him right in the stomach.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you yell, "This isn't right."
So what was it? Stonemasons? Venetia? It was a
Stonewall? Let's call gay Stonewalls.
yeah.
No, he was the wet nurse's husband was a stonecutter. And so he said later on in his life that that's what probably encouraged him to be a sculptor because he didn't want to be remembered as a painter.
Yeah.
He wanted to be remembered as a
He thought painting was gay.
Michelangelo.
Yeah,
did.
he really thought it was gay, and he hated when people referred to him as a painter. That's why he reluctantly painted the Sistine Chapel.
Right.
It was I think he did sculptures for like 12 popes or whatever the hell it was. A lot of popes, but one of the popes asked him to carve his mausoleum, his tomb.
Yeah.
But
Well, his most famous work is St. Peter's Basilica.
yeah,
in
well,
Rome.
he designed that. I think he was an architect behind that, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think he actually built that.
He was a Renaissance man, though. Didn't he also have an original version of a plane in like the 1600s?
No, that was Leonardo da Vinci.
Fucking whatever.
Close
it is.
enough. Yeah, they lived at the same time. Leonardo da Vinci was a little older. They actually didn't like each other. They were rivals. They were really competitive with each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did do the Pieta, which is gorgeous. I've seen it in person. I've been to Florence. Obviously the David, and everyone says, well, the David's got really big hands. And the reason was because the David was initially supposed to be like high up over the city. And they wanted the Medici family and all the politicians at that time, the powerful people wanted a bunch of big biblical characters all around the city, but they realized how hard it was to lift David up. So they just canceled all the rest of them and just do the David. And because it was so beautiful and the detail was so great, they decided to have it lower so people could see all the detail.
Where is it right now?
So it's in Florence.
They're just in Florence.
It's just in Florence in the museum. So it's behind, you can't even see it. It's so the mob of people that go to see it, but it's really big. And there it is. And he's got a tiny piece, but you know what? Mediterranean kids were growers.
He's got a big head too.
He does have a big head, but they made him, Michelangelo made those proportions, the big head and the big hands, because this sculpture was initially meant to be up high. You're supposed to be looking up at it.
Yeah.
But not, but his piece still stayed small.
Piece stayed small and he gave him pubes. So the kid had fumes.
Yeah. I mean, they couldn't manscape back then. Everybody had fumes.
Yeah. And he had big hands. Who knows? Maybe big hands,
Yeah.
But maybe that could be, maybe one of them fucking had big hands. Maybe that's his fantasy.
Yeah. And maybe he was a grower, Maybe when you first put the piece in the mouth, it felt like you were doing a little bit of picking a blanket, but then it grew up.
Now, let me ask you a question. As you're looking at the statue
Am
of
I
David,
turned on? Absolutely.
No, but scroll down.
Yeah.
There's only one thing with Yanni. The feet. Let's take a look at the feet. What do you think of the feet? Can we zoom in on the feet?
Yeah,
because that's the only thing that's Yanni's only thing is you can't have jacked up feet. He's not going to go down there.
Yeah, I'm not going to crack you open and clean you out. If
what do you think of the feet? Did he do a nice job on the feet?
Let's see.
Nice feet.
Kid's got nice feet. He's got long toes though.
So if I could press a button and make David come to life, you put that foot right in your mouth?
I put it right in my mouth.
Yeah.
Cuz would you bang him out? Would you crack open and clean out David?
Yeah, I just spin the wheel with David. Yeah. Because sometimes you got to spin the wheel and make no mistake, as life goes on, I'm spinning the wheel more and more.
You are.
Yeah, last night I had a nice glass of Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
I had a friend over and that the mother doesn't know about.
Yeah.
And it was just a good time. It was a nice time,
Let's just be honest. You live life like Magic Johnson did.
Yeah.
And if you don't think that you're going to end up getting bored with women and permanently move and buy a condo in Houston,
yeah,
you got another thing coming. Yeah, you're just going to be a resident of fucking Texas.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Because you're just going to get bored with women, cuz.
Yeah.
They're too easy for you. The same thing that happened to Magic Johnson, and that's why he's got AIDS.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, life with AIDS. Happy Pride.
So Michelangelo was... Yeah. So, he was obviously a gifted, talented guy. To be able to do this stuff like my friend Jesse Scatoro can do, sculpt and paint, you're just born. I could not paint you a Smurf. I can't draw you a Smurf. Everything I draw looks like a stick figure. He carved that out of marble with a chisel. He took a block of marble and made that look like that. Like, how do you even begin to comprehend how to do that? Is unbelievable. But anyway, the Medici family was, they were bankers and they were like the most powerful family. This was during the Renaissance in Florence. They controlled Florence and they commissioned him early on.
Right.
Like Medici family, like he started working for the Medicis like 17. Then he started working, became famous. The Pieta, it was like his first big sculpture and it made him absolutely famous. The Pieta, there it is. That is, and I think the Pieta, I think it means pity, right? In English.
Does it? Yeah.
And it's the Virgin Mary who you shouldn't be making your fucking cross right now. Yeah. It's a Virgin Mary and there's a dead Jesus.
Yeah, it's brutal.
But it's an absolute beautiful sculpture. And from there, he got famous. Then he was asked to create the tomb for the Pope. He went to Rome and painted the Sistine Chapel reluctantly because he didn't want to be a painter. Plus, nobody wanted to do that job because you have to lay on your back and do it.
Yeah, right.
It's wild. The way he painted that is wild. On his back, on this huge scaffolding.
And it's not like he had helpers. He painted every detail of it.
He painted that shit himself.
Yeah, you can't. If you're a painter, you can't own a paint company. You have to do it. You're the one that has the art to do it.
It's crazy, dude. The Pieta. He did the Pieta, that sculpture, which is, I think, a 6 feet by 6 feet block of marble. He did that in a year, which is crazy. And I think he did that in his early 20s.
Have you ever seen this stuff?
I've seen it. I've seen the Pieta. I haven't seen the David, but I have seen the Pieta.
In Florence. It's all in Florence.
Yeah. And go to his Moses.
Okay, so some of his work is in Florence, some is in Rome.
Yeah.
This is in Rome.
Have you seen the Venetia?
Yeah.
You've been there. You've been to Italy.
I've been there a couple of times. He's like one of my favorite artists.
Because you're not going to ever date a girl who's been seen the Pieta, who's seen any of Michelangelo's work in person. That's just not your demo.
It's not what it is.
Yeah.
You ever been down to Jersey Shore?
Once a girl knows a little bit about art history, it's just, that's not your demo.
Venetia, I'd like to take you to Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you want to go to Breezy Point with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to Breezy Point Rockaway.
Yeah. So it took him 2 years, you said?
Yeah, it took him 2 years, and he became very famous because of the movement that, you can see.
I thought it was a year.
I think it took about 2.
All right, now me and you, we're going to have a fucking argument. Let's find out.
A Greek war right now.
Yeah, how long did it take? Somebody Google it.
I hope it's 18 months.
I think the David was 3 years it took him, which is crazy because I think that's like 17 feet or something.
How many Venetia? When you went out, you go out there with a boyfriend?
I went there with some friends, and my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, how much is he bench press?
I'll find out. I'll let you know.
Yeah, ask him how much the fucking bench press is if he throws hands.
I think I was right. It took him 1 year, 1498 to 1499.
Yeah, but in less than 2 years.
Okay, so we're both. We're in the middle. Yeah,
you're both right.
We're both wrong, and we're both right.
You're both right, but you're both wrong.
Pull up the Moses, because Moses is my favorite.
Yeah.
Look at this sculpture by Michelangelo. And the way you would say it in Italian is Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Michel.
Lasagna.
Yeah, so I mean, his kid.
Love it.
If you go to any museum and you see like how the Greeks did it, and their statues and how beautiful they are, and then you walk to the Italian room, you just you forget about the Greeks even existed.
That doesn't happen. No,
it does because the detail that the Italians have is unfucking believable. And not only can they do it on a big scale, but they could do it. Some of these statues are microscopic and these kids are fucking cutting them up.
Yeah. Not only can they do a good sculpture, they can also throw down some good concrete in your backyard.
Yeah, they'll throw it right down.
Yeah. If you need a pool built and you need some marble or you need some masonry done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call Sally Guzon's
company. I guarantee you there's not a place in the world where the water doesn't move doesn't flow as smooth as it does in Smithtown.
It's Smithtown got good water.
Smithtown got good water. Shout out Smithtown Water Department.
Does anyone need another water?
I'd like to have another water, but I also got to pee, but it could be an STD. Venetia, I'm just kidding.
We're
out of water?
This is the first time we're fucking out of water.
Somebody call Smithtown.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike.
Because if Smithtown at some point doesn't send us a sample of their water, what are you looking at, Mike? You want to say something about Mike?
That was a bottle of water right there.
I just think Mike he's looking good. He's looking like he's getting in shape.
Because when Moa Mayer comes in here, or I might not be able to wait for Moa Mayer, when we put Mike in that hijab, it's just going to be a thing that I don't know if we're going to ever be able to recover from.
Yeah, I don't know.
We may just continuously do this podcast with hijabs and then just go full muzzy for the rest of our lives.
We're just going to have to do that.
Hijabs. I'm keep saying hijabs. It sounds, it's, you know, yeah.
It's tomato.
It's a hijab is what the women wear, and it's a hijab is that fuck who gave me a parking ticket this morning.
I mean,
it's just what it is.
That hit the bat and flew over the wall.
Run?
Yeah,
they got the apple coming up in City Field. Home run.
Yeah,
it's just what it is.
Yeah, you know, it was another home run from last week when you said, "I don't think they necessarily see Jesus as a friend."
Yeah. It's just
we were talking about Islam.
Yeah,
but Michelangelo. Yeah.
Oh my God, my man, the truffle pig's calling me.
Yeah, the truffle pig was just texting me.
What does he want? This kid.
He was just giving me problem. We have the same manager, and why do we call him a truffle pig?
Because he's like a truffle pig. How truffle pigs just hunt for truffles. This guy hunts for bags of money. Guy just sniffs around and finds little bags of money like a truffle pig finds truffles.
Can we just get Wei Xiongxin's everywhere, please?
Because you know what faith he's from.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh God. So,
yeah,
Michelangelo.
Okay.
We're getting close, right?
Yeah, well, I'm close. Yeah.
Yeah. Because now
where did Mike go? Now Mike left.
Mike could be having. Do you think he has like little heart attack pains on the regular, like little tightness in the chest?
Yeah. The breathing starts to get a little loud over here.
Because
sometimes I think the air conditioner is on.
You know what's wild about Italian kids, especially back then? They do have long, wild names because Michelangelo's full name is Michelangelo di Ludovico Buonoriti Simoni.
Wow. But Greeks have long, wild names too.
Yeah, but we don't, the difference between Greeks is our names are long. These guys have a lot of last names.
I understand what you mean.
Like, what's your guy's name again who made the suit?
Giovanni Brasciani. This guy's Michelangelo's name is Michelangelo di Lodovico Buonorati Simoni. Yeah. That's his full fucking name. It's a full fucking name.
Kid was born in 1475. I was born in 1975. Two cute kids.
Wow, 300 years apart.
Yeah, we're fucking cute kids. Cause you look cute in that
300 years, suit. 500 years.
Yeah. Look,
so Michelangelo in closing was a kid who loved to paint and spin the wheel.
He liked to spin the wheel. He was a gay kid.
Today he'd be the most featured guest on Ellen.
Yeah, I mean, look. You got to just allow gay people to be gay people. They're just, everyone's doing their own thing.
The pros way outweigh the cons.
And just like mind your own fucking business.
Mind your own fucking business. Let these people have fun. Let these people live their fucking life and do the right thing. Let them, whatever. They be happy. They're great parents. They're great artists. And even if they're not into any of that, they're just great people. Let them do what they want to do behind closed doors. They're not getting into heaven. So
either way.
Yeah.
Wei Xiongxin, please.
Zach, I was just fucking kidding.
Zach, are you listening to our podcast?
Yeah, because the Muzzy, he fucking believes it.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, seriously. Shout out all my gay friends. Only ones I can think of off the top of my head: Mateo Lane, Tim Dillon, Mike Mush,
and and Frank.
And Frank Liotti. Shout out Frank Liotti, who's close.
Yeah. So the thing about Michelangelo is his lover was so much younger than him. This guy, he was this nobleman.
Yeah.
And that's all he had. There's no, everything else is sort of a mystery. There's no kind of recorded history on who exactly he was banging out, but he definitely, based on his writings, which is all we know, his letters to this kid, he was obsessed with this young kid. Yeah, this kid must have been a piece.
The kid must have been a fucking piece. Had a nice little piece. And yeah, man. So support the gays. Happy Pride. That was Michelangelo. Yeah. Now, as we do at the end of every episode, we read the newest members to our Patreon. So let's introduce these new homos to the matriarchy. Everything's Happy Pride.
I mean, it's gotten to the point now where we have to ask for the Wei Xiongxings.
Yeah.
Zach is just he's a jaded 23-year-old kid who's been on this podcast a year, and he just can't tell anymore.
Yeah.
We can't tell. Like, we can't tell whether we're being real or if we're being Sean Terry and Patty Mulroney. He can't tell what's funny and not.
All right. So welcome to the podcast. AJ, one name.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, here we go. Here's a fucking Italian kid. Alberto Alessandro Sampieri. Welcome.
Ciao bella.
Amanda Stevens.
Cute.
Andrea Carceres.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Ashley De Silva.
She's white.
Blaine Crack 'em Open.
His name is Blaine?
Blaine.
There's no way that kid does not fucking own a boat.
On the boat. Blaine Crack 'em Open. Brian Renz.
Brian Renz.
Dalton Big D Wells.
Fuck, Dalton and Blaine, you guys are white kids.
White kids. Danielle Reese.
Danielle Reese. Cute. Peace. Danielle Reese is a piece.
Ella Grimpa.
Era Grimpa. ¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall, another white kid. Jake, Blaine, and Dalton. Wow.
Jessica Rubush.
Jessica Rubish. She's a Croatian kid.
Joe Zanini.
Joe Zanini, how you doing, Joe?
Shout out Smithtown Water.
Shout out Smithtown Water, Joey.
Joey Cheesedick.
PPW.
Yeah.
He got the title.
Joey Cheesedick.
Yeah.
Julia Young.
Julia Young, just a normal girl.
Keenan.
Okay.
We know what's going on.
Yeah, me?
Yeah. Cute Kate.
Cute Kate, that's a good one. She's sweet.
Michael Patterson.
Michael Patterson, he's blind.
Matteo Boykutso. That kid's right from Chernobyl.
Yeah, that's a Russian kid.
Nicole Stevenson.
Hey, Nicole, yes.
Nonya Baines.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Rogelio Rivas.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Spencer Delgado.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Steel Pipe Jackie.
Steel Pipe Jackie, that's a PPW nominee, but we got to give it to Cheese Dick.
Yeah. Thor's Got Hammers is the
That's
last
another
one.
good one. Yeah. Thor's Got Hammers, another PPW
So those
nominee.
are the new members, and it's a little bit longer of a list. So thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah,
And
welcome.
We do got our small business sponsors. Want to give.
Yeah, read while he's out. I just got to go take a piss.
Yeah.
Could be an STD.
Listen, if you've got a little drip, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we want to give a shout out, of course, to now these guys. They make me angry every time, and actually tip your hat off to yourselves because we only got $100 from you, but it was because of you that we decided, hey, look, this podcast is too big and we need to up the money because Lakeside Maple is already doing good. I saw a post on their Instagram about how as soon as he created this stuff, they sold out because it's just this is one of those like unbelievable, amazing ideas. It's fucking granola. And I already saw that our boy Matt Koch, the nutrition kid, our other sponsor, he bought some Lakeside Maple. So Lakeside Maple, it's trail mix that's baked in pure maple syrup. Maple syrup's 100% natural from the trees, and that's how they do it. There are 3 flavors: original, ginger, chai, and spicy. Just go fucking check them out. Lakeside Maple, lakesideMaple.com. The promo code WILD at checkout for 15% off your offer. Just go get it. Follow them on Instagram, Lakeside Maple. And then if your kid's got a little anxiety or anything else, as you know, CBD oil cures it all. This is the best CBD company around, CBD Script. Go to their website, cbdscript.com, cbdscrip.com, promo code Hyenas15 to get 15% off of your total order. They got everything, gummies, edibles, all that, and no fumes. And of course, Nice Street Auto down there in Huntington. Give them a call, 631-351-5300 down in Huntington Station. That's just for anyone who lives on the island. And then our new guy, I love this kid. This kid's got a good sense of humor about his eyes being far apart.
Yeah.
Listen, your eyes are far apart. Mine are too close together.
Yeah. So combined, you guys have the perfect eyes.
We got the perfect eyes, so don't worry. We're in the same boat, but he's a handsome Jack kid.
He's a Jack fucking kid. And he makes nutrition fun.
Yeah, it's called Nutrition Made Fun. Follow him on Instagram, Nutrition Made Fun. That's really where you should go check him out because he's constantly posting, he's constantly giving you tips. But go enroll at Nutrition Made Fun. Is it nutritionmadefun.com? Yeah, Nutrition Made Fun. Easy to remember, and follow him on Instagram. And then, of course, our favorite, our inaugural, always, we love you so much, Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. down there in Rock Hill, South Carolina. A Healthy, Happy Smile Cosmetic Dentistry. That's healthyhappysmile.com. And you can follow him on Instagram, A Healthy Smile Rock Hill. And I think that's it. Oh, Vidora Rajpaska. Just go follow the kid, Vidora Rajpaska, live from the sandbox.com.
Yeah, live from the sandbox, and he'll be with me, opening for me at the Soho Theater in London, June 24th, 25th. So bring your goggles. It's going to be a sandstorm.
Yeah, that's it. Where we at?
Well, don't forget about our shirts at onthevolleyapparel.com. Papa's Witch Hazel, Crack Up and Clean Out, No Fumes. And our Teespring store, History of Hyenas, where you can get like mugs and stickers, stuff like that.
So guys, go to teespring.com/historyhyenas and then go to onthevolley.com.
Onthevolleyapparel.com.
Onthevolleyapparel.com for our shirts. We're fucking screwed in.
Get those shirts.
Everyone is feeling good. We got a whole team here. Things are going good. Go buy a merch, wear it, and most importantly, tell your friends about the History of Hyenas and join us at patreon.com/PayRichBoys.
Rich Boys, and you can check out all my stand-up dates coming up. ChristyComedy.com. I got so many weekends coming up all over the country, so go check it out. I'll be in your city. And YannisPappas.net, which is coming. It's coming.
YannisPappas.net is almost up. I'm in Miami this weekend. If you're listening to this on Thursday and you live in Miami or close to it, go get tickets at the Miami Improv. And all my other dates will be up soon because the kids also got a special coming out. So look for it. It's about to be released. So check it out. It's called Blowing the Light, and it's going to be free. But I ask you that you share with all your friends. That's what it is. You got to fucking share it.
Share it with your friends and family. Again, happy Pride. So, for the first time, I really fucking mean this, go suck a dick.
Yeah. And at History Hyenas on Instagram, and follow us on YouTube if you're a toot.
Thanks, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do the calls. We'll do it later.
Oh, yeah, we got
the vote. We can have our Patreon members start voting for what we're going to do history facts on.
Love that.
We had that poll on there.
Yeah.
So the first we want them to vote for we have Jack the Ripper, Rasputin, and Pearl Harbor. We'll put a poll up on there. You guys want to vote for them? And
guys, try to put a little more diversity in there, okay? Those are all white things. Well, Pearl Harbor. Yeah. No, those are great. Yeah, so go over to patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys for those.
Pearl Harbor, guess what? The Japs made a big mistake.
I mean, he doesn't even, because if he was a pilot,
It's not working anymore. He broke the button.
oh, Zach just walks around the cabin now.
Yeah, I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Obviously, I was just joking, but seriously, I mean, look what happened.
Wei Zhongxi.
You fucking poked the boys.
Thank you. We love you. Peace.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Billy. What's up, Billy?
This kid sounds sexy.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? It's the History Hyenas. Billy, you got pants on right now?
Yeah, what you wearing?
I'm in my underwear right now, laying in bed.
I'll fucking crack open your asshole.
Gross.
Are you laying in this New York City rain?
My New York City air conditioner.
Yeah,
that's a kid. Yeah, he's got a couple generations of city workers in his family.
When's the last time you left Staten Island?
Oh God, I hate Staten Island.
Wow.
Where are you?
I'm in Bay Ridge, man. I'm home sleeping.
Oh, you live in Bay Ridge?
Bay Ridge kid.
Why are you sleeping? You working nights, or what's going on? You fucking throwing it back at the salty dog?
Yeah, I work midnight to 8.
Wow.
So he's a kid we could just see on the street. Have you seen either one of us out there?
Yeah, I've seen Chrissy a few times taking videos walking in the 90s.
Yeah, you can't
take a few. Yeah, well, I got a situation with the mother.
He's got a situation with the mother up there tonight.
Yeah.
So, he was walking around in the 90s. He's always a little more stressed. If you see him down in the 70s and 80s, kids' blood pressure is normal. But if I'm up in the 90s, it's just there's a situation going on with the mother.
Yeah, he's got the phone up. He's got the phone up high.
That's me just making a fucking suicide video. All right, well, Billy, we just want to ask you real quick. First of all, of course, thank you for being a $25 member. We value your service. What's your favorite moment of the podcast so far?
And what's your favorite restaurant in the Ridge?
Yeah.
What's my favorite part?
What's your favorite part of an episode or episode in general? What's your favorite restaurant in the Ridge? And do you think the people go to hell if they're gay? Those three.
No, I don't think people go to hell if they're gay.
Yeah, that's good. Progressive.
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant in the Ridge?
The rant, the Tim Dillon rant about the Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That was probably one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Tim's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And what about favorite restaurant in the Ridge? And then we've reached the Hey Bird time limit.
I think I got to go Geno's.
Wow. See, me too. I love Geno's.
Because all the old school Bay Ridge kids love Geno's.
I told you, I've been eating Geno's every day since like 1970.
Yeah.
And I was born in 84.
Yeah. Have you tried Lombardo's? Because it's unbelievable.
No, I've seen it. It's like hidden.
Yeah.
I'm not really over there that much. But.
And even though it's Michelin star rated, it's safe to say you've never stepped foot in Tannerine.
No, never.
Yeah, because
for political reasons.
Enemy territory. Yeah, I get what it is.
I don't know, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
if
it's a
Chinese,
Middle Eastern
I don't know
restaurant.
if it's Mediterranean. I just never even cared to even walk inside.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing Middle Eastern restaurant. Beautiful Middle Eastern food. It's got Michelin.
That's it.
Yeah, so I get. So, but you just probably cross the street. Yeah. Okay. Listen, you reached the paper time limit. Thanks, Billy. Go back to jerking off to John Travolta. Whatever you're doing.
That was a good call. I mean, he was a Bay Ridge kid.
Yeah, he was laying in his underwear.
Yeah, that I mean, you still have that in Bay Ridge. You still have that.
Well, he said he's not going to go in Tannerine because it's Middle Eastern.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, that's what it is." Yeah, that's
like,
why
I don't know. Is it Chinese? What's going on?
Yeah. So that's a part of Brooklyn that it still exists, but you can't find that part of Brooklyn in Park Slope or Dumbo or Carroll Gardens or the Upper West.
This is Ivan Hernandez.
Yeah, my girlfriend's 6 years from the Upper West. Yeah, 95th between Central Park West and Columbus. Yeah, we dated from a little in high school and then post college for 6 years. So I used to stomp around there all the time. What was that bar? There was a dot. Hey, what's up? It's Giannis Pappas and Chris DiStefano from the History Hyenas. Who the hell are you? And thank you for your service. You're a $25 member. You're a non-dude.
Holy shit. I'm Ivan.
Are you a Russian kid?
What's that now?
Are you a Russian kid? The name's Ivan?
I'm actually Puerto Rican.
Wow.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Nice. Did you do Puerto Rico Day Parade festivities this weekend?
I did not, unfortunately. I live in Virginia.
Yeah, they don't got fire hydrants out there.
Yeah, I'm taking out here.
He said you couldn't celebrate because you don't have fire hydrants out there. So you couldn't.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, you couldn't play in the water.
Yeah, I was just kidding around, obviously, but
what's
it's a
the
Puerto Rican splish splash.
What is a Puerto Rican doing in Virginia? How did you get down there?
Yeah, what happened? It's
I'm
close to Puerto Rico?
I'm in the Air Force, actually. I'm stationed
Oh,
out
thank you for your service.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much for your service. We appreciate it.
Service, because kid flies planes.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, thank you
for your service.
Cause your $25 a month is actually coming from the government.
This is government. Yeah. So tell us about Donald Trump.
He's doing a job.
He's not a fan. He's not a fan.
But because he's the president, you fight for him.
You have to. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
That's why you got to love these guys. These guys protect us no matter what.
No matter what.
They try to just stay neutral and say, you know what? We're in the armed forces. Because can you fly a plane? Are you like in the Air Force? Or are you still on the ground most of the time?
I'm actually an intelligence analyst.
Holy shit.
Wow. So you fuck.
So you've been looking through Chrissy's porn history. You snuck in? You cracked it?
Yeah, actually. It's some pretty sick shit.
How much does he spin the wheel with that history? Does he push it to the limit?
There's actually a lot of tentacle shit.
Yeah,
from what I've seen.
Yeah, you're pushing it to the limit. You're spinning the wheel.
In my mind, when it gets sexual, it starts to get weird. I start to just do things. You know, I'm the kind of kid I'll put chopsticks up my ass and hajibi on and jerk off. That's what gets me horny. Is just thinking about the enemy.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't do any sort of NSA type shit. I'm actually an imagery analyst, so I work with the drones.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've reached the hate bird time limit.
Wait, you can't do that to an officer in the Navy. Yeah, you got to treat them a little different.
But I'm sorry. No disrespect.
Yeah,
how you doing?
We're gonna ask him his favorite. We're gonna get off politely because he's a soldier. Cuz.
All right, go ahead.
We can't just fucking hey Bert time limit him.
Hey Bert. Okay. Yeah. So what's your favorite episode of the podcast?
There's so many of them, but I think the one that stands out to me is when you were talking about slavery in Greece and Roman Empire and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
And you were talking about how Chris has the really good triceps pushing down the gay and a nice big ass you could stack boxes on top of, because it really spoke to me because I'm built sort of the same way.
Yeah, I get it.
Here's the thing.
I get it. Yeah.
Do you know what I love about Ivan right now?
Yeah.
And what was the guy before Billy?
Billy.
You could really see the range in our fans.
Yeah.
Because look, Billy is Franks and Beans compared to Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan's like, I really like that
intelligence analyst.
Yeah, Ivan is an intelligent. He was like, I really like that part where you were explaining about slavery during Rome, and it was very educational. And then he had a little fun with you with pushing down the gay. But I mean, Billy was like, what? What's going on here? Yeah, I don't fucking walk in there. Yeah. So we really do got a range. Thank you for your service. We really appreciate it. And
I appreciate the call. It's made my day.
Yeah, man. And please tell everyone in the armed forces to listen to the History Hyenas because we support the troops.
We support the troops.
Yeah.
Oh, I talk to you guys up at work all the time.
Thank you so much. All right, Trump 2020. See you later.
Can we get a clip of that, please? Can we get a soundbite of him going, I stick chopstick up my ass and I put a hijab on it and I jerk off. I'm a wild kid. Whatever he just said, whatever he just said was one of the funniest things I've heard in my absolute entire life.
I said I surround myself with the enemy.
Yeah. Can we just get a clip of that?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's an Instagram.
Yeah.
I stick chopsticks, but I put a hijab on.
I jerk off.
Yeah. I mean, Venetia, if your father finally finds out where you're going to work nowadays, you're going to get
honor killed.
Yeah, you're going to be on your deathbed.
Who's this?
This is Jillian Serto.
Serto?
Because we got to get this podcast big.
Serto.
We got to keep getting it big. Because we got to keep Venetia.
Paul Verge is calling me.
He wants to talk about it, something.
Yeah, you can't tell anybody, but I got to get bananas. Okay. But keep that between us. Yeah. Whatever you say. If they have a voicemail that's not. No, yeah, all right. How many more we got?
4 more.
I'm almost out of gas.
Yeah, because that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. You just permanently pop your bottom jaw out now. It's gonna stay that way if you keep doing it.
And that's no good
what
for
happens?
boxing.
It just hit. Yeah, it feels good.
Like feels good to hit it.
Yeah, but it just puts you in a mode when you do that, right?
Yeah.
You're just like in an animal mode.
Yeah.
In a funny animal mode. Yeah.
This is Kira Lynch.
Is there dead on video of him saying that? Like it's dead on? Yeah, we need that. I mean, that is.
Hello.
Hey, Kira Lynch, what's up? This is Chris and Stefano and Giannis Pops from the History Hyenas. You're a piece.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you for being a valuable $25 member. Are you good? Do you need some water?
You want any water?
I've got my water, and I just actually got a smoothie, so this was perfect.
Wow. You. Are you going to spin the wheel a little bit today?
Yeah.
Nice.
What you doing today? What are you doing? You sound like a girl who's driving around in with your drop top down in an Audi, and you still haven't figured out what you want to do because Dad's rich.
I am driving around right now and working.
Oh, I was wrong.
What do you do for work?
Yeah. I work for a cybersecurity startup.
Wow, we got a lot of highly intelligent people that listen to this.
I totally got that wrong.
Yeah.
I was way wrong about that. So you have actually been the one who's been hacking our computer histories.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you know it.
Does Chrissy spin the wheel when he jerks off? What have you found? Because he just said he'll do what?
I'll put chopstick up my ass and throw on a hijibi and jerk off a little bit. I like to surround myself with America's enemies. It makes me horny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
she knew that already. Yeah, she's seen that already. Yeah.
When I ordered sushi and I ordered extra chopsticks, the delivery guys, they don't know what's about to happen.
You're about to get a splinter in your sphincter.
Yeah, throwing a little Pornhub and the fucking wheel is
They got another thing coming.
Yeah, another thing coming. Now, are you single, married? What's going on?
I'm married, and we actually just saw you in San Diego last.
Wow, cute. Was it a cute show?
Yes. Oh, so cute.
Yes.
So we had the best time.
Thank you.
My coworker and her boyfriend went with us, and we went to the Thursday night show.
Okay.
And we were sitting in the front, right behind that crazy group of geriatrics.
Yes.
With Mario.
Oh, he saw you guys. He told me about it. Yeah, he saw you. You remember them. You told me about them. You said she was a pee.
Yeah, I did say that, but I know she's a married woman.
Yeah, so you sinned.
All right, Kira. Well, we just want to say thank you so much for your service. Keep cyberspace secure, and for being a valuable member of our Patreon, and tell your husband thank you for his service.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. If anything ever goes wrong, I'll crack you open.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, San Diego's a conservative town. She probably works for the government too. Yeah. These girls know. They know that they tell their husbands, look, you fight with me one more time, I'm sliding up into Chris Stefano's DMs.
It's what it is.
Yeah. Thalia Valkano, she was a Greek girl who wanted you to crack her open and clean her out. She must not have a good relationship with her father.
Well, she did. She's off the Patreon now. Yeah. You weren't giving her the content.
Oh, she got off? Well,
she was one of the big ones we lost.
Yeah. We'll get her back.
What are you going to do?
Thalia's going to come back now that she knows Venetia's working with us.
Yeah. And this is Lee Newell.
All right. We spoke to this kid already?
Yo,
Blizzy.
What's up, babe?
What's up, Toots? How are you?
What's going on? What are you doing?
You fuckers, man. I fucking date. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, go ahead.
I'm glad you guys are calling, though, man.
Yeah, what you doing, bro? What you doing?
Dude, I'm the fucking work. I'm just jacking off all over the walls. What do you think I'm doing?
You're a wild kid. Where do you work? And what do you do?
Man, I don't even want to say where I work.
Just
no, I
tell
work
us.
at a stereo shop, actually.
Oh, wow. You work at a stereo shop?
High-end stereos, baby. Yeah. Stereos, home theaters, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, shit.
So listen to me. Let me do a little bit of talking because I want you guys to do real well, and I want you guys to just be like totally screwed in.
Okay.
You guys got to get out to California, okay, and do Theo Vaughn. I know that Chris is going on fucking Fighter and the Kid and everything. Yeah. Both of you guys got to go.
Yeah. Well,
because that's huge.
Yeah, he did Theo Vaughn's already. I'm gonna do a round two because I got this special coming out, Blowing the Light, and I want to promote the hell out of it. So I'm gonna go on all those podcasts.
Blow your wad all over LA, all the podcasts. I don't care who it is. You got to blow your wad everywhere you can.
Yeah, you're a kid who really likes to blow wads against walls.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you. So one more thing, man. My brother, fresh young dude, man. You guys called him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You did. So he turned me on to you guys. I didn't fucking believe me. He's like, you got to hear this. It's the funniest shit. And I was a non-toot before him. So that's a beautiful thing.
That's a crazy story. Wow.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
It's a very interesting story. Like maybe 1 week. So he was a toot a little longer, but he's a 9 out of 10 toot because he doesn't do anal. So.
He's your younger brother?
No, he's older.
Older brother, yeah. Well, you're the
4 years older.
Yeah,
you're the cool one.
2 good-looking dudes, but that's about it.
2 cute kids.
Two good kids.
What part of Cali are you in?
Oh, kid.
Yeah. What part of Cali are you?
What's that?
Where do you live?
Dude, I'm in Chicago, bro.
Oh, you're in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's a good city.
I'm in Chicago.
I'm coming out there in August.
So yeah. Oh, I'll be there at the fucking
stick some Portillo's hot dogs up our asses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I want you guys to do good. You guys got to go on all these podcasts because that seems to be just the way to do it, the way to get the fucking, all the Jews and everything to start listening.
Yep.
So
yeah, this kid's screwed in.
Yeah, screwed in. Yeah,
this kid's
and
screwed in.
I get no fucking way Sean Ching with that shit.
Yeah.
I know. Well, because
Zach's writing lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the whole crew here, but I mean, Zach is half paying attention now because his rap is starting to do good.
Yeah.
So he's got one.
Well, he's probably. Yeah, he's probably trying to spray out too while you guys are talking.
Yeah,
but I just want to wish you guys the best of luck because I do get a shitload of laughs out of your podcast.
No problem.
Very cool that you call us.
And you're actually
non-toots.
You're actually the first non-toot who's given us the Hey Bert time limit, so we appreciate
that.
Doesn't it sound like he's wrapping it up? That's hilarious.
Thank you so much.
I mean, what are we doing here? I want to sound cool, so I appreciate it. I got to let you guys go.
You got to go. You got some stereos to sell in 1987, so you got to go.
We're gonna see you over there in Chicago. All right, see you later, bro.
All right.
Bye.
I mean, somebody's got to tell that kid that stores probably did good in 1987.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It's all digital now.